Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys.
Is that the size?
Yeah, literally.
Okay, tell us about the sex party though.
Yeah, oh my god.
Do you have a favorite punishment? So good. I fucking love you. What did he do to deserve it?
Just pissed me off. I would probably say my wildest clip of all time is...
Welcome back to another episode of Uncensored. We have Muse Naadia with us again, and we're going to go through some fun rapid fire questions. Okay, first question. Let's get ready. What is your wildest clip of all time?
I would probably say my wildest clip of all time is my Playboy photo shoot one.
Yes.
I
Say
stripped
more.
full fucking nude in that one. But yeah, it's really expensive. So almost 10 racks.
Is it?
10,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens in the video? What happens in that clip for people who want a little taste?
Oh, I go from posing in, well, there's 3 parts to it, but there's all on a balcony, whether I'm in an all white outfit or pink one with Cuban stockings or a full like black silhouette dress. But all of them have me stripping and teasing down to full nude and just like teasing the viewer full blown nude, which is nothing I have at all on my entire site.
Exquisite. We love that.
It's totally worth it.
And what would you say your favorite clip of all time is? A personal favorite of yours?
I would probably say my favorite all-time clip is one of my very first ones, and it's in portrait mode, and it's about me talking about cuckolding.
Okay.
And I had recorded that clip just after coming back from a sex party.
Oh my god.
So
okay, tell us about the sex party though.
Yeah, oh my god, I used to go to those like hole-in-the-wall ones. They were really raunchy. They're great though. That's where I met some of my really good friends now today who were in the corn industry. But yeah, I went to a hole-in-the-wall place and met some people there, and when I came back I just talked about it in a clip and recorded it in portrait mode because I didn't know like any better back then, but it still sells to this day, and it makes me so happy.
I mean, it's authentic, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think like sometimes the phone shot ones are the ones where you're like, oh, this is a real video, like where their perception of it is. What is your favorite in-person session of all time?
That's a good question. Oh, I think it's because it was so eclectic and so beautiful, and I mentioned this in the last podcast, but it's literally the one I had with Lady Vi and Bondage Toy Hole. They are such a great dynamic, and he is just like just the best like hole to play with. And we know Satanatrix is a god. So yeah, I basically went out to when she was living in Seattle at this time, and I went into her dungeon, and what we did is we taped the electric pads to the side of his pee-pee. We sounded him with my electric rods, and he became hard, and he was like being shocked. We did that for a little while. That was part 1 of 3, or I don't even know how many parts, honestly. And then we go over to having him crawl and getting to the bottom of the caves, and we toy with him, and then we bring him to the top of the bed, and then she brings out this really big and like,
is that the size?
yeah, literally that big. Like it was very big, and then she like slaps him around the face with it, and then lubes it up, and then puts that in him. But she's also working him. Yeah, probably that's the most iconic, just because it was so like crazy, and there were levels to it, and we were done in a matter. Like it was like boom, 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 and we were filming. Aiden was filming the whole time. It was great.
Oh my gosh,
it was great.
So much fun. I love her, by the way. She's such a like fantastic.
I can't wait to have her on here.
Yeah. We need her out here. That's true.
She's actually in California right now.
What?
I have her location all the time.
What the fuck? Oh my god! I gotta tell me next time.
No. Yeah, when you want her out here, just let me know. She's only a drive away. I will literally go pick her up in my Porsche and pick her up and bring her to you.
Let's. I need to have her on.
Yes.
She has some crazy stories for sure.
You have to have only crazy like questions for her, like pointed questions. You know what I mean? Like this, that. What have you done? What's crazy thing you done with water? Electrics, like all that crazy.
Exactly.
And also she's just really good about like, you know how Izada the matriarch, like
Yeah.
their like the branding that they have,
Mhm.
so on point with, like, you on point with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Thank you.
that's who you are. Digital anime, like on the internet, digital print goddess is what I'm thinking. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was telling them how, like, I want to do a digital print. And that's like all I want, because I'm watching a lot of Quenlin Blackwell lately, and I'm like, that's my personality. You know what I mean? But
Yes, absolutely.
I think about how, like, you're doing that in your own regard in the dominatrix world. So
Yeah, I think, like,
hats
once
to you.
I think a good dom is, you know, your personality, you know, your niche, and the world is just like you craft it around yourself. You
Exactly.
know, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, next rapid fire question.
Mhm.
We've all had whoops moments while doming. Tell me one of yours. Did you ever trip on a rug in 8-inch heels? You know, did you
Girl.
ever edit something weird? Did you ever send something out to the wrong person? What is
I'm gonna
a
make this
whoop
quick.
story?
I'm gonna make this very quick.
No, make it long.
No, it happens every time. I be having flips in my latex thongs and bikinis
That's your whoops moments all the time?
all the time.
Girl,
It just
okay.
be like slipping. I'm like, oh my god, you don't deserve to see that, and it just be
Yeah.
happening because my shit's so fat.
Oh my gosh.
So
Let me tell you. Okay. I have this series of reels on Instagram, and I'm in this like green latex, and I was in Miami at the time, and it's just slipping. And on my reels, I don't know how it's not taken down
God
yet,
bless
but
you.
some of it's just like it's right out there. And I'm just like,
Wait, which one? Send me the link.
I mean, it's out there, and I'm just like, you know what? If it's not being flagged, I guess it's fine.
Yep. Period.
But it happens all the fucking time.
It literally does.
I learned a trick recently though.
Okay.
You wear like a really small like thong underneath, it prevents the slipping.
But like, doesn't that feel like
It doesn't feel good, but you gotta do it, because if it gets sweaty, it slips.
girl?
You gotta do it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I guess.
uncomfortable, but you have to. I know. That's your
I
website.
guess so. When she said, "Let that coochie breathe."
Yeah. I
Take
know,
that
right?
ass, huh?
In Miami I was like dripping.
Oh my god.
I-
Oh my god, I'm having a deja vu moment right now. Oh my god, we've met in a past life. Oh my god, it's still going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. I dreamed this like 2 weeks ago. It's happening still. I dreamed this 2 weeks ago. You think I'm crazy? I don't know if you guys believe in deja vu, but I do.
No, we know you're crazy, but we love you for it. Yeah.
And it's still going because you said that in my dream to me.
I love that.
Oh my god.
We're in sync.
I love that. Okay.
Next rapid fire question. What's a phrase or safe word you'll never be able to take seriously again?
I haven't been given one. They're all yellow and red.
Really?
Because I've always told, like, even the last, I got that question, I was like, I can't do all these weird words. I need to just tell me, because my mind and how my ADHD works, I need to just tell me yellow or red.
Okay.
So I actually can't.
No weird safe words?
Mm-mm.
My recent one was democracy.
Tell me.
Yeah, I know. It's a little dystopian, but you know, it is.
I love that you ask like that, because I'd be like, hey, this is the words you need to use.
Exactly.
Aww.
Do you have a favorite punishment?
Yes. Kneeling on rice. Dry rice.
Classic.
Yep.
How long?
For hours on end.
Hours.
I don't give a fuck.
What's the longest someone has kneeled on rice for you?
The whole time, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dedicated.
The whole time. I don't care. Unless you're bleeding, you need to go to the ER, and there's like a staph infection, I don't care. You'll be just fine.
Yeah, you want it to be like embedded in the knees.
Yes. Literally.
What did he do to deserve it?
Just piss me off. Like, I have to act like my attitude. I have a goddess attitude. Like, come correct or don't come at all. Like, it's even talking back to me. Even when I know that people, I know they are humans. They are. It sounds so bad. I know they're humans. I get that. But also at the same time, like, you know who the fuck I am. You know who the fuck I is. Like, don't play with me. So I think at the end of the day, it's just when I know they're being sassy or when they let themselves come out in some way, shape, or form, I just don't like that. Because it's like we're still in play mode. I didn't ask for you to like come back into reality. This isn't like, what is it? The aftercare. This isn't that. Like, I'm still in the mode. Even if it's up until 5 minutes before you leave. I know that sounds really bad, but if I know you and we've established a relationship, you know that's how I operate, right? In the beginning, I would never do that. But Once
And
I know
again,
you.
yeah, it's like that, they understand this is who you are. And
Mhm.
if they break that, like,
I hate
understanding,
mediocrity. I
yeah.
just hate it. Just stop
Mhm.
playing my time. Like, I
Yeah.
know you can do better and be better. I do that every day. I don't wanna hear any excuses from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, amen to that. And they know what they're getting into because
Mhm.
you're you.
Mhm.
And again, like what you said, you've built the relationship up to the point where this is what it is. And if they try to like go back on it,
Mhm.
that's not tolerated, right? And
And
that's
what
part
I
of
brand new, that's okay, go by.
and yeah, and that's part of the training. Like if you're up to this point of the relationship and there's trust and there's vulnerability from you, right? And that's why you get mad, right? Because you have brought yourself into this now. And if they're breaking that trust, of course you would get mad.
Yeah.
If it was someone insignificant, you wouldn't get mad because it would be like
Oh,
nothing, just water off of you. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That shit will
Okay.
fester
Mm-hmm.
and I become feral.
Next question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you like, I think I know the answer to this, but a subtle or dramatic entrance into a session?
Wait, what do you think I like?
I think you like a strong entrance into a session. The moment the time starts, you go in hard.
Really?
Is that not how you do it?
No,
Okay,
I'm the
okay, well, how do you
opposite.
Really? Okay, tell me about it then. Tell me about it.
Well, usually it's funny, but the way I usually start my sessions is I start it at a point where they think it could be, but not really.
Mm.
And what I mean by that is it's usually right after the point I have them stripped completely naked.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so whether that's in the bathroom or they do it uncomfortable in front of me, whatever, they turn around and they face me, whatever. But I make sure I don't want to see you as you're doing it. Don't face me while you're doing it. Whatever regard, if you need to be behind a wall or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as that moment happens, it's like I just see you, right? And it turns into this like, oh, you're cute, but not really, you fucking disgusting little thing in front of me. And then it goes into like, oh, I'm gonna play with you, you fucking disgusting little, like it just keeps doing that,
Yeah.
this up and down, and then leads into whatever it is that they're into, that I'm into, that I integrate and enjoy.
Yeah.
And then usually if it's just something really intense, I don't know. That's usually hours that we build up to, and like we prefaced this obviously with a conversation either at like coffee or at a salad bar or something. I don't know. We've talked for hours prior, or I got to know you if it's gonna get really intimate. But other than that, it's just really chill, and then I really get into it afterwards. But it's never just like flip switch on, go straight into it. They always get a little bit of me in the beginning because I think me naturally. I just think that they're fucking. I don't know how to explain it. Like, look at you, little girl. Look at you. Bitch, come here. You just want to be fucked with. Let me just play with you.
Yeah.
You know?
I also love a subtle entrance. Like I tend to ramp it up.
Yes.
The stripping naked thing, I like watching how they do it. Like I like knowing like, oh, this is the way you take off your clothes. Are they nervous about it? Are they quick about it? Do they fold their clothes up in a corner? Like the way they take it off is such an indicator of their personality. And it's like it's a reference point for me on like how they're going to react later.
Yeah.
I know, but I like
That's a good
I like to see it. I like the
point.
attentiveness or not attentiveness to like
Yeah.
those moments.
The details.
Yeah,
Isn't it so interesting?
it is, the way a person takes off their clothes or unbuttons, or if they go start from the top, start from the bottom, they keep their socks on, like all of that are indicators of who they are.
Yeah.
And it's just like their body subconsciously doing things that indicate their personality that
Yeah.
use later.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just love when they're clean or they're put together. And then when you can really see their dirty habits, I'm like, but then how they get clean for you, right? Or like that's even interesting too, that dynamic. But I do appreciate those moments. You're right. Of like, I think there's only been one or two guys that I've known that go into a room and then come back out. And that does fuck with the flow of how I operate. But once they walk in the room from saying hello, it starts, right? But it's that subtle. It's not abrupt.
Yeah.
But
There's moments where it's abrupt though. Have you ever had sessions where you've negotiated, so the moment they walk in, you're like,
yes,
on your knees now?
Yes. Because especially if we come off of a lunch where we've made it very clear and I know they only have a small amount of time.
Yeah. No time to waste.
Yeah. I have to make a lasting impression.
Yeah. Drop down. Let's get started. Exactly. Let's go hard. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Last question. Last rapid fire question. To end, give me one sentence to convince a vanilla person to explore kink if they're curious about it. Go.
If you feel hopeless, if you feel lonely, if you want community, whether in your mind or for your go to your dom.
So good. I fucking love
I don't
you.
know.
Thank you for being on Muse Naadia. You're the fucking best. We need to grab dinner sometime soon.
Yes,
We need to go
please.
to a party sometime soon.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Thank you again. And
Thank you for having me. I love
of
you.
course. And that's it for this episode of Uncensored.
Yeah.